Hey Chad, how's it going? Live on a Wednesday afternoon until I have to leave to go pick up my kids. We're Torment 3. And I think what I'm going to do to start the stream is we just got to take a hard look in the mirror at the Blessed Hammer. We have to build towards Blessed Hammer superiority, which I think means we're just going to respec both trees, the skill tree and the paragon tree. We're going to start over. It's time we start over. So, no, I'm not playing Fortnite. You're committed, though. So I think we're going to redo the skill tree. And build towards the, I'm trying to think of it, even when we look at the oath is going to have to change. Because we're going Arbiter. That's the word I was looking for. We're going Arbiter. Arbiter Hammer. While in Arbiter form, your Disciple skills deal 50% increased damage. And guess what the Disciple skill is? Blessed Hammer. So we're going for the gold here, chat. We're going for the gold. But what that means is refunding everything we've built on this tree so far. And this one. We're going full respec. Going full respec. Dare I click it? Refund all. $80 points. I refunded it all. I refunded everything. And I don't like, if I'm honest, that there's points in here. Maybe that's from gear, I guess. I don't know. That's what it says. Item contribution. Item contribution. I don't know why this has a little refund nodes and paths. Or re-add them. Respec was successful. We got nothing. We got nothing on the bottom here, chat. Watching from the bathroom. Honesty. Thank you for the follow. We like honesty, chat. We like honesty, and watching from the bathroom is... I mean, it doesn't get more straight up than that. We love it. You want to know how I can tell he's watching from the bathroom? That's how. That's how. Okay? We're in full respec mode. A subscription from watching from the bathroom. To what do I owe? To what do I owe the pleasure? Awesome. Super Mike. Yo man, just came across your stream, so here's a massive block of text that ends in something about add me to Discord. You're a cool guy. Cool guy gets sub. I like be cool guy. Cool guy like get sub. Yeah. I appreciate it. You just come in here with all your honesty right on your chest. You wear your honesty on your sleeve. And you say, you know what? Have a sub while you're at it. I mean, who is this guy? Incredible. Incredible. Full respec mode, chat. I just returned all my available points. I'm doing it to the Paragon as well, because we're going Blessed Hammer and we're going Arbiter. And I don't want to hear anybody say anything different. It's what we're doing. Refund all. Points to refund 91. Yep, get him out of here. Get him out. I don't want to see him. But we do have these level 11s, so we did do those. And I don't even know if those are the best things to do. My spin to win rogue seems to be doing well in T4 so far. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I had a gentleman in here last night I was streaming. His name was Noxic Gaming. And we were just talking about things, and he was a Diablo guy. And I started to notice that the Blessed Hammers were doing better. But I was doing other things, you know. I was doing other things on my skill tree. I was doing... I was doing these, Spear of the Heavens on my R. And I was doing the shield throw here, like where you frisbee out the shield. This one here, Blessed Shield. But he was like, no, man, get with the times. You need to have this fanaticism aura going. You need to get a little bit of aegis in your life. So then I started, I popped it around a little bit. But then it felt, I get on stream today and it felt a little disconnected. Why am I just going to try to piecemeal an idea together? And I told him yesterday, I told Noxic, he was in the chat, I told him, I don't want to go to YouTube and watch some other content creator be like, this is the way that you build, the meta for your Paladin in Lord of Hatred. I was almost said destruction. Lord of Hatred, season whatever this is, follow now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Watch this 40-minute long video where I talk and it's chock full of ads, about how you should build your skill tree. I don't want to do that. He told me about another website called Max Roll. Haven't even opened it up yet. I don't know a lot about Diablo. I'm not here. I'm not sitting in front of you telling you I'm a Diablo expert. Okay? I played the game back in 2023. I'm here again. I'm loving it. I've played it every single day since the new expansion came out. Probably more than I should. Probably more than I should if I'm honest. It's really fun. Watching from the bathroom's right. It's really fun. I enjoy it. I was saying in a previous stream, this is one of the only games where I lose track of time. I play Counter-Strike. I play Valorant. Of course, I've played Call of Duty. Hasn't been on my computer in years because it's just an absolutely dead franchise. But what else do I play? Some Rocket League with the boys, This game, Fortnite with my son. This game is the only game where I lose track of time. There's something to be said about that. There's something to be said about that, chat. I'm on my soapbox today. I'm amped up. I had a protein yogurt, a couple cups of coffee, did a little work before I logged onto the stream. We're ready to go. We're going to respec. Put some respect on my name. That's what the stream title should have been. That's what You win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some. It should have been put some respect on my name, because that's what I'm doing right now. We're going to respect on my name. So, first things first, I think, before we even get into these skill trees, I have to go to my oaths. We need disciple, because we're going arbiter as well. So let's read them again, though. Zealot skills, don't care about them. Moving on. Juggernaut skill, moving on, don't care. Basic skills now apply judgment, which I thought that this was important. Like before I respect, nobody's here. You're here, Tom Mortis 8986. And it shows me that you're chatting from YouTube, which makes me feel like you're a bot. All I've seen from chatters on the YouTube side is bots. It's unfortunate, but type 1 if you're not a bot. Type 1 if you're not a bot. How can you be in the chat and say nobody's here when you're here? Just me? Yeah, look, you're a bot. You didn't type 1. Type 1 in the chat if you're not a bot. Tom Mortis with some numbers behind his name. Get out of here. Okay. So I probably would have considered myself as a judgment paladin. You know, you got to say like what kind of paladin you are. I'm a blessed hammer paladin now. Okay. Judgment. It seems important. It seems important, but not as important as coming over here. Disciple, casting disciple skill. Okay. But it says with a cooldown. See, the hammers don't have a cooldown, so that's not good. But while in arbiter form, your disciple skills deal 50% increased damage. So when we're in form, those hammers are slanging. So I'm going to choose that oath. We're now a disciple paladin. Okay. We're now a disciple paladin. Here's what my character looks like. Here's what he looks like. But now we need to just hop right back into the skill tree. Full screen it. Full screen it. Let's get to work. So, thinking through it too, we need attack speed. We need faith. IRL and in Diablo 4, we need faith. So when it comes to that, I mean, what are we doing here? So I was running Clash. Why? It's pretty strong. Weapon and shield, since I will be using single-handed and a shield. And it generates the most amount of faith. Generates the most amount of faith. But do we switch then? We have to switch. We have to switch because we're disciple, right? So our disciple, we need to have disciple going on. As far as I'm concerned, we need to have disciple going on because our oath, disciple oath. Okay? While in arbiter form, your disciple skills do 50% increased damage. We are a disciple, blessed hammer, T3 paladin. Okay? Keep that in mind. Remind me to keep that in mind because I'm not an expert at this. But we're going to look through this tree and we're going to get it built out right. Zealot? No. I was using this juggernaut? No thanks. Judicator? So, brandish the light, unleashing an arc that deals a ton of damage. And it already had points into it. Already had points into it from item. Okay? So we get this in here now. Brandish deals increased damage. 5 additional faith. That puts us at 19 faith, which was pretty close to where we were before. So I think we do that. Brandish applies vulnerable. Brandish has an increased cast speed. We want attack speed. Okay? Vulnerable is nice. It is nice. And maybe we flip-flop that. Maybe we see how we feel about it. But we're going to start with cast speed. We want it out quick. Attack speed. 2 additional arcs. When healthy, we're often pretty healthy. We try to stay healthy. We try to stay full health in this game. So that might be the one. Brandish's light returns to you, dealing damage on return. So it goes out and it comes back. A little bit more damage. 2 additional arcs. That's a lot of damage. I think we need speed. We want speed. Speed of the game. We really want it slicing and dicing, chat. We want to be slicing them and dicing them. Okay? Big shout out again to watching from the bathroom. Because our daily sub goal is now met. It's a humble goal. It's a humble goal of 1. So just shout out to watching from the bathroom again for helping us meet our daily sub goal. Just coming in here and getting the job done. Okay. So now we've got our 1 skill. Right on our left click there. Right on our left click, single skill. There we go. Now, we're into the core skills. Oh, hello, Blessed Hammer. How are you this morning? This afternoon, Eastern Time Zone, 12:57 p.m. How are you, Blessed Hammer? Good, good. We're good. Yeah, you're good. You're amazing. You do a lot of damage. Okay. Casting Blessed Hammer reduces its cost. Hitting them increases damage. This is tough. It's really an A-B, either or. Really an either or. And, but I think I have to remind myself speed of the game and damage in that order. Cost, we're just going to, I mean, it is what it costs. It is what it is, you know, when it comes to groceries, gas prices, it is what it is. So I think we go with damage. We want more damage out of these hammers. They are our main attack. Cast speed. It says speed right in there. Cast speed. Boom. Blast hammer deals and shatters. Blast hammer becomes a disciple skill. Hello. Remember what our oath is? Disciple. Boom. Too easy. Too easy. Because what is it? Yeah, see, it's adjudicator skill. Nope. We need it to be a disciple skill because we are arbiters of the light. I don't want it to be there, though. I have been W keying it because we just push forward, W key. It's the hammer spinning. Okay. Now, moving on. We're just going to go one little tree at a time. We need... What do we got here? Had to text my mom back. Family first, chat. Don't ever forget it. Family first. Okay. Holy light aura now. I mean, I was talking with Noxic. He said it's this one. We're doing this. Why can't I put any points into it? Not yet learned. Yeah, I want to learn it. What are we talking about here? I gotta put more points upstream, or what are we doing? Oh, I don't know what happened there. Okay. Aura. Fanaticism. Fanaticism. The passive also grants you and your allies more resources. Yeah. We want it to stack an additional time. So up to 4 times. That's what we want. Fanaticism aura increases resource generations for you and your allies by 25%. Pretty good. Gains 15% more bonus from potency. I don't know what that means. So we're doing resource generation. Okay. Gotta text my mom back again. Oh my goodness. Okay. Passive increases your critical strike. Vulnerable instead of weaken. Weakened enemies who die heal you and fortify you. We like fortify because that's going to keep us healthy, which will help the, where was it? Well, healthy. I saw it earlier. This one. This one. So we need fortify so we can stay healthy. Okay. This one's going to go there. Now, now we're going to come down here. What do we got? Rally. What is rally? Rally force generating 16 faith and gaining movement speed. Crit strike, duration, unhindered movement, cost reduction. Rally generates 20 more faith and gains an additional charge. That's a lot of faith. Rally now costs 35% of your maximum life and can stack up to 3 times. Rally spends all available charges, reducing all active justice cooldowns. I don't know. Are we using Rally? No, Aegis. Aegis is what we needed to use. I remember now. Surround yourself with a shield. So Judgment marks an enemy for 3 seconds and deals 80% damage after it expires. We don't have any resolve yet. %40 thorns though. I feel like that's kind of good. But so is Judgment. Where are we at here? Consecration, Purify, Spear, Weaken, Duration. So this one damages enemies while it's active. This is the disciple skill though. So do we do another disciple attack? Do we do shield and attack? And then arbiter? I think that's the way. So we're going to condemn, which I've used before, and it is pretty nice. And it already has 4 frickin' stat lines on it. So we are gonna condemn. That's gonna go here. And weaken. And then we're gonna reduce the cooldown. Maybe, potentially. No, we're gonna reduce the cooldown. We're going to increase the size of that bad boy. And then do we want them to take more damage? Probably from those hammers, right? Cast faster and pulls enemies in. We actually want that one, I think. Yeah, we want to pull them into us. Keep them on those hammers, right? Okay. And then we do need, we're going to do the Aegis. Aegis is going to be here. Attacks on W and R, because that's what feels right on my hand. And then we're going to do... I do think I like Unstoppable. So we're not getting stuck. Yeah, we're going to do that. Duration. Don't have Resolve. Not really using Judgment. And then keep them thorns around us. Possibly. Okay. And then from there, we're doing this. Arbiter of Justice. Ascend to the heavens and crash upon the battlefield as an arbiter. 21 seconds. Yes. Form wing strikes, recast time. Arbiter grants 15% increased movement speed. Evade is replaced with an angelic leap, and wing strikes attack around you, dealing 160% damage. I think we want cooldown reduction so that we can be Arbiter more often. And when we're in it, we want to be in it longer. Wing strike, judgment, ascends for an additional 2 seconds upon landing. Arbiter of Justice bombards the battlefield with blessed spears. I think we want the vulnerable. Okay. And now I think we're going to apply these extra tokens, 56 points. I think we apply them from the bottom up. Or, I mean, we have to make sure, because Blessed Hammer is our go-to. So we have to make sure that that one's full. That's as high as she goes. Blessed Hammer is important. That's our big boy. Okay? And then I think we increase this one all the way. All the way Arbiter. All the way Hammer. Now, I like Condemn. Let's see if we can get this to 10. And this to 10. Oh, we need to get this to 10. And then we got 7 points left. So 10, 17, 10. I don't know if this needs to be 10. I'm okay with a 35% block chance. Condemn is 19. And then I think, the rest we'll just put here. Right? That didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would, chat. Look at us go. Paragon now. Paragon. We go strength. We want strength. We want might. 20% damage. We want damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. All that damage. And then we're gonna... Nope. We're gonna come up this way. We're gonna grab all that strength. We're gonna put one here. To all rare nodes. There are no rare nodes. But strength purchased within this range. Right, Sentinel, that's one of our level 11s. It is. It is. And we got a lot of strength purchased. Now where are we going? Damage to elites or just damage overall? And we have enough willpower and enough intelligence. 10 damage. So that's just overall damage or just damage to elites. I think overall damage. So we're going to go... We're going to go 3 over here to get this strength. And then we're going to get... That one's not in there. And then we're going to go... Oh, there's damage to elites right there. So we got that. I mean, we could really just fill it right here. Let's pick up that strength as well. Since it's in the red. Yeah. Now, you deal increased damage equal to damage reduction granted from armor. Increased damage. Well, an arbiter. That's the one we want. That's the one we want. But it's way up there. So I think I need to rotate the board. Preview. Rotate. 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 Why is it way up here? It's way up there. We'll keep it. Attach. $20 damage, 10 damage, vulnerable damage. There's a node over here, but we need to work our way up over here. So we're gonna snake our way up that way. That's the noise it makes when you're building Paragon boards. So let's see. Boom, 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 boom. We pick all the fists. Mephisto. And then we're coming over here. We're grabbing all these. And then we're boom, boom. Boom. All those. And then we're moving on. So we're there. And then we're here. And here. And here. Now are we moving over here? That's the next question. Are we moving over here? I think we are. Let's get more going on this board to get over to that rune spot. Shouldn't be creating a new board unless we're getting the rune spot, I don't think. Damage. And then this one's vulnerable. So we need to come down into here and grab these boys. Man, we feel good. We feel good about this right now, chat. We feel good about the rebuild. We feel good about the rebuild, chat. Rebuild. We feel good about it. We feel good. Now we need to find that morning star. We need to find that basic mace. So let's see what we have to get into for the season. Defeat a world boss. Where's a world boss happening? Where's the world bosses at? What is this? Layer bosses. Featured quest layer bosses. We go right into that, chat. We go right into that.
Yes, I am.
Got about an hour left, chat. Hour left of the stream. Might grab a little bite to eat before I go pick up the kids. Man, we feel good about the rebuild. We feel good about the rebuild, chat.
You seem a hearty even Belial him.
Fight powerful layer bosses across Sanctuary for immense rewards and a chance at build-defining ancestral and mythic unique items. Various activities yield the keys required to open the layer boss's hoard. Which contain keys needed to open a more powerful layer boss's hoard. Each layer boss hoard has a high chance of earning specific unique items. Higher powered layer boss hoards have a greater chance at mythic unique items. Belial waits to ambush you, or ambush after opening any layer boss's horde. Defeat him and earn the keys to open his supreme form's horde within Palace of the Deceiver. Okay. Where are these layer bosses at? Now what do I do? Consumable, dungeon key, layer bosses, quest complete. Infernal hordes? Isn't that what we just read about? Isn't this what we just read about? Let's see. Dark Citadel. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Resets in 5 days. Hellish Descent unlock Season 3. I'm in Season 3. Or Rank 3. I need a world boss. Open silent chests. How am I supposed to just find silent chests? Alright, we're going to do the Enclave of Darkness to unlock level 4. I'm going to try that out. Let's see. So with my E, I want to check something with my E real quick. Weakened enemies. Yeah, we needed to keep it weakened because of the fortify. Think I didn't drop anything? That sucks. How do I break this? Here we go. I have to pee, chat. I gotta pee. Alright, I'm back. Just like that, chat, we're done. We're done with that. Den of the Apostate. Where is it? We got some bigger diamonds. We got some bigger diamonds. We still want the rubies in the armor, I think. And we can create a royal. Perfect.
That looks worn. I can fix it. I can break them. Come back if you need the forge. Don't ruin all that work.
Blade. Potty time. Alright, that sucked. These guys are strong. I just don't even know what they killed me with. Just like instant. I guess those. There we go. Just like that, Joe. Just like that. Ancestral ring. Didn't even notice I had a royal skull. Does the shield count as a weapon? Or armor? Type of armor.
Another happy customer.
Did that wrong. But that's fine.
Don't ruin all that work. You welcome me when no one else would.
I think I'm wasting resource and money.
The forge is always hot.
Yeah, I think I just wasted a bunch.
Don't be a stranger. Come back soon.
I'm frozen. Don't understand. Imprinted is different than affixes, but I thought I could do more than one affix. Or tempering. You can have only one tempered. So why does it say like 1 of 3 or whatever? Only ancestral items can use 2 tempers. I don't know. I did something wrong, chat. I don't know what it was.
Are your hands clean? Look, but don't touch. Good result.
That looks worn. I can fix it. Rare to have something so fine.
Again, just wasting resources. I'm an idiot.
Never seen something finer. Come back if you need the forge.
Hmm. Alright, Chad, I think I'm gonna log here, grab some lunch before I have to go pick up my kids. What's up, BFW QGD? Just about to log off. Hope you're having a good day. You appreciate my dad bod. So does my wife. Yeah, I bet. Cool. Nah, man, boredom happens to everybody. Boredom happens to everybody.
Nice bit. Come back if you need
There
the
we go.
forge.
Alright, chat, I'm out of here. See you later, BFW. Hopefully you can find a book to read or something. Cure your boredom a little bit. We'll see you guys later.